guide to Deepwoken. I know that this profile doesn't look good. It's because I literally have not played this. This is the profile I had when I first started the game. But yeah. So I know it doesn't look that great as of right now, but it will look good in a little bit. Okay, so we start off here. Race doesn't really matter. Masculine, feminine. It changes the eye shape. It really doesn't matter. Name. If you pick J Olaf and you're a Centaur, you start off with 5,000 power. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, no, name doesn't matter. Pick whatever you want. Face doesn't matter. Facial markings, again, doesn't matter. Starting weapon, so you've got your medium, your heavy, and your light weapon. I recommend using the medium weapon as the first one because it has good damage and good speed, and it is the best all-around starting weapon. So I definitely recommend starting with sword. Attunement, I'm gonna do random. You pick whatever you want. You can look more into them, it doesn't really matter. Okay, next up is okay. Here are your base attributes. I'm just gonna take all of these out and then we will build it. So my race by default has 2 charisma and 2 intelligence. So what we're gonna do is willpower increases your sanity. So if you were to if you wanted to farm in the depths, which is a really good place to farm late game if you're skilled, you'd want a lot in willpower because you go insane there, and willpower increases how long you can stay there without going insane. Intelligence increases ether. If you want to main magic, put some into that. Charisma doesn't really matter that much. There's like some charisma checks. Agility, put like 3 into that. Fortitude and strength are gonna be your main ones. I'm gonna put like 1 or 2, 2 into willpower. We don't need it yet, but we might later. I'm gonna put most of it in fortitude, and then I'm just gonna do 3 and 3 on there. Take 1 out of there and do that. Yeah, okay, that's good. Boons and flaws. I recommend doing autodidact and maverick. You get more experience from doing things alone, and you get a free attribute point every level, which is really nice because then you only need 4 to level up. Then you have maniac and obvious. These are pretty good. All sanity damage towards you is heavily amplified, so you'd go insane faster. Doesn't really matter that much. Obvious, enemies detect you more easily. Okay, here's what I recommend for your flaws. Hemophilia and vegetarian, and then autodidact and maverick. So yeah, hemophilia, you bleed more, doesn't really matter. You go to a campfire, you can replenish that. Vegetarian, can't eat the flesh of animals. Again, doesn't really matter because we're gonna be eating mushroom soup and like bread most of the time. So yeah, those really don't matter. Starting island, I recommend starting at Etria if you want to play the game normally. But if you want to cheese it and you want to get to like level 30 power with a crap ton of fortitude, go Isle of Vigils and spar with the instructor over and over again. Takes like 3 hours, but I mean, I guess it could kind of be worth it. Just start at Etria, that's what I recommend, and then finalize character. Okay. So, when it loads, here we are. Okay. This is Etris. We have your training gear and then your weapon, which should be a sword because that's what I recommended. But training gear. Okay. So whatever you put whatever you put the highest amount of investment points into at the start of the game when you're making your character, that's what training gear you're gonna get. So I put the most into fortitude, so I will get a training vest, which increases my fortitude. So talk to this guy, Trenty. How can I earn some money? Will you be able to spare me some cash? And dialogue. All right, so now you have 25 notes. Notes are the currency in this game. You use them to buy everything. So from this room right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, or not the room, the building. We're gonna go this way, into the blacksmith, go through these doors, and then talk to this kid. Don't worry, I won't write you out. Just hit 1, 2 times, and then instead of 6 notes, it's only gonna cost us 3 notes. So then we come in here, talk to this guy, craft something for me. Pick whatever color you want. They all have the same stats. I just like the way the white one looks. Yeah, okay. So then, what we're gonna do is we have to go find this old, stupid, divorced guy whose wife doesn't love him anymore. Yeah, he's right here. He's leaning against this tree. Just hit 1. And then you get a gold ring. If you, like I said earlier, if you were going for depths farming, you would want to, like, wipe until you had, like, 3 sanity rings. It doesn't really matter, though. We're not doing depths farming. So grab these mushrooms. They're all over the place. We'll use them to make mushroom soup in a little bit. Next thing is we want to go over this bridge and continue grabbing all these mushrooms. Don't fall in there. You'll die. You have 2 lives in this game. If you lose all of them, you'll be sent to a place called the Depths, and that's a very scary place. Okay. Controls. Hold W to walk. Hit W twice and hold it to sprint. Control while running. Just slide like this, and then you jump up and you get a boost like that. And then Q to roll. So that's like the fastest way to travel around. You got your roll, recharge, and all this stuff down here. Okay, this is the general store, right here. Go in here, and what we're looking for is flint, and a pickaxe. Don't worry about a weapons manual or anything yet. Some people say you need it. I mean, it's handy, but we don't need it that much. As long as you're okay at combat, you don't need it that much yet. Cause we can just come back here at any time and sell some stuff and earn that. So, if you didn't follow me, what I did was from the general store, I went back to the bridge, and then from the bridge, I went here, here, down here, and then through here, and then that brings you to this place. Talk to this guy right here, Corin. He'll give you a free axe. That's super nice. And then the antiquarian right here, this is where you sell stuff. Gray stuff, at least. So you can't sell this green stuff here. Wait, can you? You can sell the green stuff. You can sell some green stuff, I think. Okay, no. You can't sell the green stuff. You can sell most of the gray stuff. Like this gold ring, we can sell that, and we sold it for 14 notes. So we have 20 notes right now. This Corin guy right here, to talk to him again. He'll give us money for wood. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna chop some wood for a little bit until we have 25 notes, because even though I said we didn't need the weapon manual earlier, we're gonna get the weapon manual, because, you know, probably would like to level up in case you lose a life. Okay, I never do this guy, so I forgot how much we need. I think we need 5 for it. So yeah, just chop down these trees with that axe he gave you. You can keep it forever. It might be 10 actually. I don't know. We'll get 5 and then go back to him. Okay, we need 10. So if we go right out this gate here, there's more wood. So get your 10 wood, and then give it to him for like $5, I think. It's not worth it to do it all. It takes forever. You feel your ability and intelligence has potential. So let's say you put a lot of points into intelligence, and you have what's called an encyclopedia. If you read that encyclopedia, you would get an extra point in intelligence. And when this number right here, investment points 5, reaches 0, you level up. Yeah, okay. So we got rep and we made money. So we have 25 notes now. What you need is, you can either buy a weapon manual or you can buy a monster trainer. We're gonna buy a weapon manual because I find it much more useful in early game, especially because it helps us get loot that we can just sell and buy a monster trainer. So go back to this divorced man, and if we go over here, there's a bookstore right here. Buy the weapon manual, 25 notes, and we're officially out of money. So now we are going to go this way. Come out of here. We were just out here earlier. Yeah, just go out this way. Hop around a little bit. Grab some wheat and mushrooms. I forgot to mention, get gathered wheat, or get this wheat around, because you can make bread with it. So then you'll see this is a zip line. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ride it, and then halfway through we're gonna stop and hit Q right before we land. Damage canceling might take you a little bit to get the hang of, but it's pretty easy after that. It'll just negate most of the fall damage from a fall. It's super nice. So yeah, just keep collecting mushrooms. I should probably talk about the bars over here. So this orange bar is your blood, blue bar is your thirst, and yellow bar is your hunger. This is your posture. So let's say you hit an enemy while they're blocked, which is them holding F. Your posture will go up. If your posture fills all the way, your back will like break, and you'll take a lot of damage, and you'll be like stunned for a little bit. Keep an eye on that. Your health, obviously. Armor, you don't need to worry about that too much yet. Ether, once you get monster skills, that'll come in handy. And then reservoir, don't need to worry about that yet either. What we're gonna do is we need these things called calabash here. They will let us craft a canteen, and the other thing we need for that is beeswax, which is just gonna be on these trees. I'll see. Okay. Yeah, I see some up there. Okay. So there's some on this tree up here. Okay. This like orange stuff, that's sap. We don't need that. The stuff we need is at the very top here. See beeswax. So we're gonna drag these into our crafting menu and hit craft. What am I doing wrong here? Let me look this up. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, okay, we need a crafting table. Those are like essentially just campfires. Okay, so we're just gonna go down here. Keep following the path, it'll bring you to this cave here, which is going to take us to the docks, where we will leave for our first combat area. Man, it took a while to get here. So jump on this, roll as you land, so don't die. Drink from that so you can regain your water. And then, okay, there's a campfire pit here. If you have wood and there's not a campfire pit, you can drag it into your crafting table and make a campfire pit. But since there's one here, just equip your flint. Click, and then hit E, And then, okay, we still can't craft it. I don't know why. But we can craft bread for 3 gathered wheat. And if we drag our mushrooms in here, we can craft a whole lot of mushroom soup. Make sure you're not being stupid like I am and wasting all of the flint uses, because it can only be used like 10 times. Okay, so this is a crafting table. We should be able to make our canteen now. Yep. So you stand by one of these, and then you can make a canteen. So this will fill up with water. So we're gonna go back over to the well, and then so if we ever need water, we don't have to find the well. We just can have this. So as you can see, 5 out of 5. We can drink from this 5 times before we have to refill it. Super nice, super convenient. So we're gonna go through here. Nothing here matters that much. This person, if you have purple colored items, you sell them there. The main thing we're worried about is a shipwright. So hit 1 on him, build new, and then dinghy. The dinghy is gonna be free. Yeah, and then hop on your boat, hit E. So sailing's pretty easy. It's just navigation's kind of hard. What we're gonna do is we are going to go to the left, and you see that big gate right there? We're gonna go through it. Now, at first, it seems like sailing is super slow and would take ages, and it kind of does, but it's not that bad. Now, like, it could be worse. So, if you see people with stuff under their character names, like, for example, the Pirates of the Hive, which is a 4-person guild all online right now. Yeah, those people are in a guild and they're grouped up together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this gate here, and then as soon as we pass over this white line, something great's gonna happen. We are gonna start going fast. And okay, so we're just gonna go in a straight line for now, till we pass this rock, and then once we pass this rock, we are going to hit a left. So there's these statues here. If you're looking for the mid-level area, which is like level 25 to 40, you go past those guys. But we're gonna take a left, and then you'll see another one of these gates here. And we're gonna go through this gate, because it is gonna take us to lower Etria. I always get Etris and Etria confused. Yeah, go through here. And that'll kill all your speed. Now I gotta sail all the way over this island with no speed, but it's not too bad. So there's people in this game, they'll kill you, and you'll lose a life and like half the stuff you have on you, unless you have perks that make it so you lose less. I'll get into perk cards in a minute when we level up, but all we're doing right now is landing here, and we're gonna go kill what's called mud skippers. Now, mud skippers are these little zombie things, and if you get good enough at killing them, you can start. Alright, our boat's leaving us. It doesn't matter. If you get really good at killing these guys, you can move on to killing the bandits, which will jump on top of you here, and it's kind of scary. Okay, there's a bandit camp right there. I don't feel like going and dealing with that right now. So we're just gonna go in this cave here, and then since we have a pickaxe, we can mine this stuff. And it'll make us a little bit of money. But the main attraction is when you go up here, mudskippers spawn. Now, so it's F to parry, but if you spam F against these guys, it's gonna be too slow, and they're gonna infinite combo you, and you are going to die. These guys don't do that much damage. They're super weak, but as you can see, you get comboed pretty hard there. Once they get knocked down, you only have to hit them once to knock them down again. Because if you don't hit them while they're knocked down, they'll just get back up. But like I said, see, I just got mad comboed there. Whenever you knock something down in this game, you get XP for it. Or not XP, you regain health. Yeah, as you can see, you get ganged up on by these guys. And it can get pretty bad at points, especially when you're at super low level. But use them third health pack. If you hit them while they're down, they won't get back up. So then what we're going to do is when they're down, hit B to grip them. And then before I grip another one, I like to hit all the other ones just so I know they won't get up while I'm gripping that one. So yeah, just grip all these guys. It'll give you a little bit of XP. Actually, one mudskipper run will probably give you a full level early on, till you're like level 25 or something. Yeah, so we don't have the willpower training tool, so that doesn't really matter that much. So I'll show you what happens with this guy if you spam F against these. See, if I'm spamming F, it's kind of hard to recover from, but if you just stay calm, you'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. Grip them. These guys can jump pretty high though, so just be aware of that. They'll jump up on you. If something hits you while you're gripping something, it will stop you from gripping that thing. Also, these guys can parry you, so just like be warned. So after you kill the final one, you get a chest, and sometimes you'll get gear, but we got like $4 worth of stuff from that. The bandit camp is gone, so actually next up is the bandit camp, because one second, wait. Okay, never mind. Next up's the bandit camp, because we killed all the mudskippers, and they take like 10 minutes to respawn. If you want, you could technically like sit there and wait 10 minutes for each of them to respawn. I keep hearing it. Okay. So, if you hear a growl like that, that's from what's called a sharko. And they will, like, devastate you. If you're below, like, level 10, probably. And even then, you gotta actually try hard to kill them. So we're just gonna go up this way. I'm hoping that there's no sharko the way we're going. Is this guy gonna kill me? Okay, we're good. I'm hoping that there's no sharko the way we're going. But there is a sharko cave where you can farm sharkos if you want. So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and stealth these, because it's easier. So you just hold control and walk up behind them. If you have obvious, this isn't gonna work. Okay, we're caught. I'm gonna work on the bandit leader. So the guys in the white shirts are the bandit leaders. They're much stronger, they have a lot more health. Just keep parrying them, because mobs also have their own posture bar. So their posture will break too. Wait, okay, that hurt a lot. He just stole all the loot. Okay, well, I just lost all the loot. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna heal. As you can see, being at a campfire, like, substantially drains your hunger and thirst bar. So, just be careful of that. Don't let it go too far down or else you'll obviously die. Don't sit here too long, or the bandits will respawn. Yeah, just sit here till your health is like 80-90% probably. You could probably push 100, honestly. Alright. We're gonna get up and we're just gonna head out of here. So, as we saw earlier, bandit camps will randomly spawn around the map. And they're much harder to stealth than like that one that always constantly spawns up there. Okay. Yeah, we might be screwed. Okay. So our path is completely blocked off by this bandit camp. So what we're gonna do is okay, there's nothing I'm gonna do. There's nothing we can do. I'm just gonna have to go crawling. Work on these bandits, because they'll heal you for your fight against the bandit leader. You're gonna need that help. Alright, I'm one tap. Okay. So, she's gonna grip me. But it's fine, don't worry about it. Because after our fight with the mud skipper and the other bandit camp, we're gonna respawn at our ship, because hopefully it'll be near Aricia. Okay, we're good. So, as you can see, our health bar is rusty now. That means we've lost a life. But, since we fought those mud skippers, we have gotten weapon XP. So we can use our weapon manual to increase our medium weapons, which hopefully should bring us up to level 2. So now, if you click this little orb here, you get a power. And so they're carrying what's called an artifact. You find them around here, and you get a lot of loot if you deliver it to the bank. So when you level up, you get a set of cards. You pick your card, but the most important thing is if you did autodidact, like I suggested, you'll get an investment point. So now you actually only need 5, because when you sit at a campfire, you can invest a new point. So yeah, we're just gonna keep farming mud skippers and bandits, and when you level up, you get all your lives back. So as you can see, you feel your ability in medium weapons has potential. So if you read the weapon manual, our medium weapons should level up. Pretty self-explanatory. When you level up, any XP you had won't carry over. So make sure you level up stuff you need to level up. Like, use the training tool for the stuff you need to level up before you level it up, if that makes any sense. Like, if you have a super low agility, and you know you can increase your agility by using the ankle weights, then use the ankle weights instead of like a weapon manual, even though like you know you can level something up with the weapon manual. It's weird. Okay, kill all these guys. Okay, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen if I just sat there and hit them without hitting them. Okay, boom. There's fall damage. Don't worry about it too much. Oh, why did I say that? Yeah, of course there's fall damage. I already taught you how to roll cancel. So, if you hear people like going at it outside, those are authority people versus like Isle of Vigil guards. They're very scary. I'll see if I can find the fight. You get loot if you hit any of the authority people. Oh, here it is. Yeah, if you hit any of the authority people, you get loot later on. But you also gotta make sure that you don't hit the vigil guards, because they'll rough you up. So they came from up here, so just get up there. See if we got any loot from that. Shimmy our way up this pillar. Okay. Alright. I think that we might be able to just go up like this. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get any loot from that. I might just be wasting my time by going up here. Yeah, okay, I don't think we got any loot. It's fine. Yeah, those authority guards and the vigil guards, they're pretty strong. They can kill you easily. Okay, I think that about does it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.